Wondering, how did you first get that inkling that something was off? When did you notice that there's something here that just doesn't add up and I need to expose this?
Well, we knew from our experience in just covering imperial narratives, but especially in dealing with Israel, that when an Israeli official is speaking publicly, they're probably lying. And they're manipulating the American public. As Benjamin Netanyahu said privately to a family of settlers in 2001, America is something that can be easily moved. And so after October 7th, that's what they were going to do, is move this country to give them total latitude to level the entire Gaza Strip. So it really did start with the 40 beheaded babies. We began by identifying the source of it, who was a settler who had gone into one of these kibbutzim as a reservist. He was speaking to I-24, which is an Israeli state news agency. It was then disseminated through an assistant to the Israeli Prime Minister's office to CNN and elsewhere. And, you know, it was easy to track the sources. And then we just went from there and started following all of the narratives that were spun out from there. You know, a fetus cut from a pregnant woman. And there was also this sense we had that, yes, atrocities were committed. This was a military assault on civilian areas. And so things were going to happen. But what we were hearing just sounded outlandish, ridiculous, and like the kind of propaganda that we've traditionally heard about not just Hamas, but which American settlers would spread about Native Americans in order to justify colonialism in this country. It just didn't sound right. And so when we went at it with total confidence, and then we started to unpack what actually happened on October 7th, and we realized that many people had actually been killed by an Israeli military that was caught on its back foot, that was scrambling Apache helicopters with no intelligence, no ability to distinguish between Israeli civilians and Palestinian militants or Palestinian civilians who had just come in to take selfies, and were just blasting everything on the ground.